I'm Angela, nice to meet you. Welcome to GST Power Hour, affiliate marketing. Just be smart about this, like track everything yourself. Make sure that if you are doing linking things, sign up for Google Analytics, it's free, and make your own links to track. So Aja and I did a 3-part series. If you haven't listened to our Facebook advertising, we did 3 parts in December. And so we were hosted by 3 different resorts. Now, I already had a previous relationship with them from doing weddings and consulting with these brands. And so for them to host us, like they kind of already knew us. But I want to point out very specific things to you guys that you might just not know as consumers. So everything in here that's embedded where it says, check out this, click here, check out this resort, click here. Every time you click to check out Las Ventanas, that's being tracked because we're tracking it on the back end. Then we take that data to Las Ventanas and say, hey, over 90 days, we drove 2,363 people to your website. And this all lives on our blog. So we're always driving things back to our blog so that we can track it. That's kind of free SEO in my opinion. So our blog lives on WordPress, and then the pretty link is on the back end. So like if I logged into the back end of WordPress, which that's more of an Amanda thing, she could go to pretty links in WordPress and show you how many people have clicked on Las Ventanas. And then what you asked about brands, how you go to brands to sponsor or host, when you start tracking your own data and then you give that to them, it gives you a lot more leverage. Now these are the most well-known platforms with Share a Sale, Partner Stack. So if you want to go sign up, and also if you want to start your own, like these are some things to look into. So you can become a partner on Share a Sale, Partner Stack, Impact. We already talked about Amazon Associates. I mean, eBay, I don't really use eBay anymore, but like Etsy and eBay are huge. There's ClickBank, and then Fiverr has a huge affiliate program for a lot of freelancers and small businesses. So these are just some of the platforms. If you want to start your own, you can make money while you sleep. Like it is a real thing. However, there's a key thing, and it's a real problem. And we already identified the problem, which is time. You have to block the time on your calendar. Most of you all know I'm psycho about time blocking. I might take a Sunday to do it and I figure it out, but then I also have an internship program where I will assign interns to say, hey, I want you to go the first of every month and look and see if there's affiliate deals, sign us up, and we teach them the process. We share our Google Sheet with them. You can't just set it and forget it kind of thing. For 7 years, I did everything by myself while having a full-time job and teaching gymnastics. So when you're like, oh, but you have help. It's like, yes, I have help now, but for many years I didn't. So I worked in healthcare. So you've got to commit the time to get started to blocking it on your calendar. The other biggest platforms to sell on is Shopify, which they've gone public. If you don't have stock in Shopify, consider it. But that's another platform that is so easy to use. So if you're gonna sell merch, like we just got GSD merch, we didn't go through Shopify, we went through Teespring. But if you have a product, consider Shopify. It's a great platform and they have an affiliate built in. Then we already talked about Amazon, we talked about Kajabi. So for small businesses, there are small businesses, you guys, that they're just influencers. They have no products, they have no merch, but you still need to have a business license and an EIN number, tax ID, and you still have to pay taxes on this stuff. So I don't want to make it sound all easy and like, oh, you just get all, you're still gonna have to get your W-2 if you make more than $600 in the state of Tennessee. So there's a little bit of business work for an accountant to do as well. So I do want to mention that it's not just, it is a business, and it can be a whole nother business. If you're on TikTok and you don't have the business side of TikTok, like they constantly talk about affiliate marketing, drop shipping, going to TJ Maxx, buying all this stuff and upselling it on Amazon. Like it's a whole business and it works and there's billions of dollars in it. but it's a whole nother business. So the other important thing is you've got to understand the integration. So for example, we have a client that wanted to do their own affiliate program. They're on WordPress. They process all their money through WooCommerce. The only affiliate program that would work with WooCommerce is called Reversion. I think it's $89 a month. So Reversion, now there's 6,000 facilitators with this company. We invited them to become an affiliate, so they sign up through Reversion to get the link. But WooCommerce, which I didn't put QuickBooks in here, which is also connected to QuickBooks, and then they have to have a PayPal account. So Reversion, they go on, they sign up, you get your link, and then you have to have a PayPal account, and then every month their accountant will go in there and hit okay. And then the payout that links with Reversion is PayPal. So again, it's a little bit of like setup stuff. Like this is why I've become a tech geek / nerd. And again, it's not hard, but I do want you all to understand, like, once you have it set up though, it's set up, okay? So as we wrap, set goals, block the time on your calendar, and then make sure you're asking the right people who are part of your audience if you're going to do deals. And then also, like, we ask our past clients, people that have been through GST Academy, and then you have to make it easy to compensate people for their time and their efforts. And so the internal strategy is you want to put together a consistent content strategy. So you're constantly putting out content, and then you're going to drive traffic through your link. And then again, make sure you're tracking your own data, and then you'll see the conversions start to happen once you get it all set up. The main thing with the affiliate strategy to have your own, and this is something that I'm going to show you guys, you want to put together a promo kit for influencers so that you can actually market that. So for example, this is something that we put together, a media kit. And what people are going to want to know, they want to know, like, you know, what do you do? Our main avenue with our audience is through our podcast. And then you want to put your reach in there. So it's like, what's your reach on Facebook? What's your reach on YouTube? What's your reach on Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, TikTok? And then put a little bit about your blog audience, which you can track your blog audience through Google Analytics. And then we have like a whole collaboration deal. Our main thing is like podcast sponsorship. We used a website called Pick2Chart. You can also do this in Canva. But putting together a media kit is important to go after brands. All they can do is say no. All you have to do is ask. So, and then obviously put together the external strategy to make sure that if you have a media kit and brands, that they are working hand in hand.